So we'll go back. The function looks a little bit more like the function I drew initially. So here's our axes. Let's say it goes up, down, up.
Right.
So I have 3 roots. Okay. And since you haven't done an example yet, why don't you show me what happens when you start here?
Alright. Actually, this point is a little ambiguous in that the tangent line might be on this side or the tangent line might be on this side, but I'm going to say that's over here.
Okay.
Oops.
That's fine.
So it goes down to here, then up to here,
Uh-huh.
here down to here, and then up to here, and then here. I think by this point we should be on this side. We kind of go down to where the point is and then up and down again.
Okay, so we're inside the big dot. Okay, that's nice. So now I want, can you show me what happens? Can you show me a point that's near to this, nearby, but I get a totally different result if I start at that point? So I'm trying to find this root, and I start near to here, but then I don't find it. See if you can show me a way that could happen.
Gonna be like over here.
Sure.
Maybe if you started on like the other side.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So I think, hey, I'm going to try to find this root. There's my initial guess. What happens?
So the tangent line is this side.
Okay.
It's kind of here.
Alright.
But
And then what happens now?
you have to go up to this root.
So you go up to the function.
Yeah,
there.
you go up to the function then. I think it would be on this side.
Okay. Alright. You come down. I'm getting
And
pretty...
then you sort of just wiggle in on this root, but you would try to find that one.
Yeah.
You find a different root than one.
Alright, so here's a challenge problem for you. Show me a guess, an initial guess. Again, we're trying to find this root. Here's our guess. We accidentally found that root. Show me another point that's not actually near here. That I might have guessed for this. So it's not like over here or something like that. But show me a different point near here that ends up finding that root.
So how about like this?
Okay.
And your tangent line is going to go kind of down like this.
Alright.
And now, this isn't going to be on, but you're going to go
Well, you go to find the function.
up a lot.
Nope.
Actually, just go down here.
Yeah, you go vertically, find the function.
And then, this is actually close to this one, but
Yeah,
you kind of
that's
just follow
fine.
that
It's a
same
likely
pattern.
coincidence. So the interesting thing is, using this example, it shows that even moving towards this root,
Yep.
we found this root. Did you expect that?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
So there are, I guess, you can maybe chop this function up into some kind of categories of where you would go. Like you could, but based on where you start, which root you would find.
Sure. Why don't you do that? Why don't you show me what your guess is as to what roots you find?
So I think past here, you're always going to find this root.
Okay.
And then maybe from like here maybe down to like here, the tangent line is going to be shallow enough that you go over to here.
You see what's going on?
Yep.
Okay.
And then past, say, like that, you're always going to find this one.
Okay.
So I guess this is, you find this one, this root number 1, I'll call it, if you're to the left of this line.
Uh-huh.
You find root 3 if you're to the left of this line between these two. And you find root 2 if you're between these two lines, and then the rest of it you find root 3.
Alright, what do you think about that?
Yep.
All right.
That works.
There's one mistake in your reasoning there.
Oh, the zeros don't work.
What zeros? Oh, the tangent line?
Yeah.
That's fine. No, okay. There's a bigger mistake than that.
Well,
Your regions aren't quite right. You have the absolute right idea, but there's one region you're missing.
Oh, I see it. Because we can. There's going to be a small region here that we can start here. The tangent line is going to be shallow enough, and we
Go
can
back.
get over to here, and then
Zoom in on.
we'll leave at this point.
Okay, what happens there?
So you're going to go up to something that's not
Down.
down, down.
Yeah.
Down to something that's going to be.
Sure.
So I guess
Sure. Just approximate.
it's like up here,
Okay. And then what happens?
and then your tangent line is going to bring you back,
Yeah.
and then up, and then back, and then here.
Okay, cool. All right, now we're going to actually try to do an example.
Okay.
I don't know how difficult this will be, but we'll actually work through an example.